Hi everyone, welcome to Ask Nehru Anglo tutorial series. In this video, I'm going to show you how to implement validations on form group. In my previous video, I have explained what is form group and also what form group, form control name and form builder, and here I'm going to discuss about form group validations. So this video is the continuation of my previous video. If you haven't watched my previous video, I request you to watch. And if you know about form group very well earlier and simply want to know what validation and how to implement validation, then continue watching here itself. And this is the output of my previous video. I will do some corrections on this. And I request you to subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. That's all guys. Now let's jump right into the code base. Okay. Guys, actually this is my form. Now I want to format it because it looks weird, right? So I select all and Control K and Control F. This is to format so that nicely aligned. So it's formatted nicely. Now I'm going to implement the validations. Where should we start validations? Okay. Now let's go to our TS. So here we have form builder, and within the form builder we have properties and values with array and initiated with empty, empty, empty and false. Okay, this that output we are seeing here. Okay, where is that? Here. Okay, now instead of form group works, I give registration form. Okay, then registration form and also validations I give because it has to be relevant. So here I give registration form. Okay, now I start validation here. The username, the first validation I give validators. You see guys, it is from Angular core. It's from Angular form and required. Required means the user must give value for that. Otherwise it won't allow us to submit. Okay, so I give here and click outside. It's not working, don't worry, we will make it work. Okay, so validators required. Okay, then we will make some other things guys. Actually validators required means if you simply have a requirement that you should have only one validator required, then we can keep it like this. If we can implement more than one validations, then we should keep within an array. Okay, so that we can pass many validators. Validators minimum length 3 has to be there, and validators and maximum length we can set up to 20 characters he can give. And also we can set some alphanumeric. That means user can give A to Z and uppercase of A to Z and also 0 to 9. They can give some mixed value also. The user, for example, sometimes we see Rocky 23, something they add some numeric value also. So we allow that as well. But if any special characters comes, then we don't allow. So this is actually how we can give multiple validations, and we can give simple validation as well. Okay, so that's fine. Now we have given the validations, and the similar validation should be given here as well in the username. So we have input, and we should give some error message. Okay, so for displaying the error message, I will use small tag of HTML. In the HTML we have small tag, so we will give the small tag. Okay, and what I do, I give an if condition. I mean if, and within the if I take this tag. Why I give if? I tell you guys. In the if I give registration form dot get username. What is this username guys? This username, see guys, this is the form control name. I take the same form control name here. Okay, and I would say has error required. Okay, once I give required, then here I'd say user name is required. Okay, then here also we will give a class. What class we can give? Because I want to make it red color. Okay, so if you see SCSS, I already have given error message styling, so I choose this class and pass it here, here. Okay, so that one validation is successful. Let me check the output. Yes guys, username is required, it is displaying. Okay, so as soon as I give the username, that's all guys, it goes off. But the scenario is quite weird because initially itself username is required is displaying, but I want that after clicking he is not typing anything and clicking somewhere else, then I want to show it. For that I will add one more validations in the template level itself. So I go here and above this if class I will wrap with another if class. Okay, if, and there I can add here as well, here as well, but there is a reason why I keep this, because within this if I will keep many if. Okay, so for that what I do, registration form get username, and also I will say touched. Okay, I told you what is touched. Touched means user click on the field and but doesn't do anything, it just skips off, or user just focus on the form field and goes off the form field. In that scenario this touched will become true. Okay, now I want to zoom this so that it will have a better visibility. Okay, now it is showing good. Okay, now guys I go here and see guys, now initially it is nothing, but when I clicked outside, when I focused and clicked outside, it is displaying. I refresh again and show you. See guys, I click here and type something, okay, and click outside, the error has not come because it's not valid. It is a valid scenario. But if I erase it, you see guys, username required is coming up. Okay, I'm clicking this and go outside, there also it is displaying. Okay guys, so in order to bring this, I have given this one. What is that? Touched. Okay, and has error required. This required I have taken it from here. Okay, required I have given, and I have to set for min length, max length. Minimum length is 3, max length is 20, and also the patterns. For this also I need to give the validations. So what I do here, I keep if conditions, and also I will give else if conditions. In the else if conditions, see guys, actually I have created automatically because I don't want to waste time. You see the syntax guys, else if registration form and the same username I got has error min length, and do the same, and actually for the min length I show them error username must be at least 3 characters long, and here max length I have given username must be at least 20 characters long. Okay, so this is actually minimum value and this is the maximum value, this at least, this at most. Okay, and I have given the pattern. What is the pattern? The pattern will accept only lowercase and uppercase and also 0 to 9. It won't accept any special characters. Okay, for that I have given. Now it's time to check, okay, whether it's working as expected. Let me go to the output. See guys, initially shows nothing, but I click here and type something guys. For example, my space name. I click outside, it is throwing error guys because username must be alphanumeric, but I have given space. Space is also considered kind of things which is apart from alphanumeric. Okay, then therefore I have to check for that value as well, because I want to allow users to give space in the name. So that I go to the pattern In the pattern, within the pattern array, I will give a space. Okay, if I give space, then it will allow the space as well. This is a regular expression, guys. If you want to know, search about it. Otherwise, you ask me, I will give a regular expression video as well. See guys, I type my name and click outside, it's not showing any error. And I click some number as well, it's not showing any error. But I click some special characters. See guys, username must be alphanumeric. Okay. Then I remove this one. I will check whether if it is minimum 3 characters, it has to accept. And see guys, it is 2 characters. Now it says user name must be at least 3 characters long. So if it is less than 3, it will throw error. And also if I give some more name more than 20, see guys, it is exceeded more than 20, so therefore it is throwing error, guys. Okay, so that's fantastic, right? So whatever we have given conditions, so it is working as expected. This is a simple validation, guys. I used a small, you see guys, small tag I use, therefore the letters are small. Okay, so username we have successfully have given here. Okay, now this I want to format, guys. Again, not to format, select all and Control K and wait for 1 second and Control F so that it is formatted. See guys, the formatted has come. So in the username array we have validation required, validation min length, max length, validator patterns. It is formatted, guys. Okay, formatted, nicely aligned. Okay, we have successfully implemented for this. And also guys, if validation is true, I mean it is fulfilling the rules, then we have to set enable or disable for the button. Okay, initially the button is, you see guys, it is enabled for all the scenario, but now I want to check, okay, if the validation rule fails. Okay, therefore what I do, in the disabled property I give, and the registration form is valid. What is the registration form? This is a form group, guys, form group, and valid. That means when it is valid, it will be true. Okay, well, true means it is disabled. Therefore, when it is a valid, I have only if I make it false, only then this button will be enabled. Okay, disabled true means it is, we can't do any actions on that. Okay, we have to make false, then only it will, we can do some operations based on the button. Okay, now I save it. I go back to our UI. You see guys, it is disabled, it is slightly grayed. Okay, you see guys, actually I type something, it is enabled, guys, it is enabled. Nice, right? And if I give some special characters, for example, it is disabled, guys. So validations works fine. Based on the validation, the enable disable also works fine. Now you see guys, actually it's throwing error. Therefore I remove it so that it's a valid scenario. For the comment, what can I give? I give something, for example, I want to show the user that user has to type within 200 characters or 100 characters. Better for now, I show 100 characters. So I go to text area. So below the text area, I will again create a small, guys, okay, small tag. So within the small tag, I would say word count I give. Okay, word count I give. See guys, actually it is showing registration form dot get the value dot length. Let's see whether it works fine or not. Okay, that means we get registration form and value which is emitting there, and also length. Let's see whether it works fine or not. See guys, word count, yes guys, it is working fine. Now I want to show, I want to restrict the user, I want to show an error if they exceed 300 characters. For that I will give a condition, guys. Okay, what condition I can give? Here I will give max length, where is the comment? Okay, In the comment, I'll give validators dot max length. Max length is 100 I can give. Okay. So if it exceeds more than 100, it will throw error. And here also in the text area, I give max length. Max length 101 I give, because it will accept 100. If it is 101 also, it will throw error. Okay. So that's the whole purpose of keeping this here. And here I will give a if condition. Okay. If conditions. So within the if conditions, what I do? Registration form dot get, and also not the touched, has error. Has error is the default function that comes, and max length it takes. And here we will have a small, and it will have comment must be at most 100 characters long. Okay guys, I save this all and go to the output. See guys, I started typing. This is my comment. So in order to save time, I copy this and paste it in the next line. Okay guys, see guys, comment must be at most 100 characters. Now it is more than 100, therefore it is throwing error. Okay, then I erase one character. Now it is word count is 100. Okay guys, so this is also a valid scenario. So it works fine as expected. And then it's not important guys, therefore I click this and go outside, it will be valid. Even if I erase everything, it's a valid scenario because I have not given required here. Okay, if I give required, it will throw error. Okay, let this be here. And phone number validations. Okay, so I am just recording from India. So in India, generally phone number starts from 6, 7, 8 and 9. Therefore what I do, for that I have to give some validations. So what I do, I go to VS Code and I want to format it because of the latest code, there are some changes. Control K, time gap, and Control V. Now guys, it is properly aligned. Okay, let the text area goes in the same line. Okay, that's great guys. I go to TS and I come here to phone number. Okay, the phone number I do validators dot, I'll give pattern guys. Okay, I give pattern guys. So these patterns allow 0 to 9, but not only that, I want to give something more. Okay, what I give, it has to start from 6 to 9. That means 6 to 9 is allowed. Anything apart from 6, that means I have to give this one. Okay, and 0 to 9 it is allowed. And I keep 0 to 9 characters. Okay guys, so I have given this and it will stop up to this. Let's see how phone number works. And also for that I have to give some validations for phone number. Let's see how we can give. Same at if phone number has pattern. Okay, we have taken the pattern and phone number must be numeric and phone number must start with 6, 7, 8 and 9. That's the purpose guys. And in the input number we'll give two things. One is user grouping is false, we should give, and also we should give max length. Max length is 10. Okay, so that we will throw error. And maximum length 10 digit. Okay, if I give, then I go to our output as well. See guys, I type something from 4. See guys, it is throwing error because phone number should not start from 4. Okay, it should start from 9. Still it's throwing error because we have to give some following numbers, only then it will be truthy. Simply one number is not enough. Okay, then I give some random number guys. Still it is throwing error because some validation mistake. Let me check. Phone number must be start from 9 and maximum 10 digit. Is following the pattern. What's the problem with the pattern? Is this? Yes, dollar we have to give. Let's see now. 9 start from 9 and I give some value. Let's see the problem guys. The problem is not this one. I have, instead of curly brace bracket, I have given square bracket. That's a problem. Okay, and also I should give here the dollar symbol. Okay, so that's it guys. Let's see now. Yes, it is working. Okay, it's working guys. It is working, and try to take the value from 23. Yes, it's not working. And if I start from 6, it's working fine. 7, it's working. And starting from 8, it is working fine. Starting from 9, it's working fine. Okay, and we keep it only this much, and it is allowing. But here also again I have to do one fix. Instead of 0 to 9, I keep 9. Okay, the first value should be 6 to 9 and followed by 9 characters must be there. Okay, now this is a valid scenario guys. Let's see now. So I start give the value 6, and once it is filled, yes, error has gone. Now this is perfect scenario guys. Okay, the user gives only 9 characters, and if 10 characters is given, it is filled. Okay, nice guys. This is really a great scenario, but one thing, the error should not throw right at the time. Rather, I would say I will do one thing. So instead of this, I will also create one more scenario, that is registration form dot get the phone, and I'll also say dot touched, and I would say I'm done registration form. Okay, so touch should be one scenario. Okay, touched is one scenario only. Touched is one scenario and pattern is second scenario. Two things it has to fulfill. So that if I click and while typing, error has come now. The reason, again, I think we have to give required as well. Touched. Then I will keep a bracket. Phone number should be collected. Okay. And validators patterns. And I will give one more validators. Dot required. Okay, fine. I give it. Okay, anyway, as soon as I touched, it works. It's valid scenario, guys. Now this terms I have to see. I have to take care of this terms as well. But here is nothing. Now I want to give something for this as well. Therefore I come here. The checkbox I give a label. Okay, label. I accept terms and conditions. This we give. And I keep it required. Okay, I keep this required. Validators required true, guys, because whenever we check some true or false, then we have to give required true. If it is some value, for example text value, that we give required. You should understand the difference between the required and required true. Okay, That's fine. Now it will be good. Okay, I accept terms and conditions. Let's see guys, now we have give required for this and also for this and also for this. So 3 things must be given, but comment is optional. Okay, I give my name and this is my comment, and phone number I give something random and I click accept. You see guys, it's enabled. Now I want to print the output guys. Now I want to print the output. I keep the windows side by side. Okay, nice. I keep side by side and I go to console and click submit. Guys, we have got the result. This is my comment, phone number, terms true because we have given the terms true, and username my name. Whatever I have given here has come here. Okay guys, now I want to refactor the code. Actually the tutorial is completed, but now still I want to show you refactoring of the code, because you see guys, the code has more logic here. The validation code is very lengthy. Therefore, I want to do some refactoring. For refactoring, in Angular 18, we get a let flow. Okay, let, we can create a variable. For example, I create a variable called touched. Okay, variable called touched, and you see guys, I have given touched. Okay, and close with semicolon, otherwise it will throw error. Okay, see guys, I have here touched. Okay, so therefore I have assigned here, because the code is very heavy, right? So much of the characters. Therefore I take this touched and paste it here. That's all. Simply we have defined it. And you see guys, here also some repetitive code is there. You see 1 2 3 4. So we have 4 repetitive code. I want to refactor this as well. For that I see let what can I give? User register. User register I give a variable, and till username I take. Okay, great. Now guys, I take this, and wherever the registration form dot get username is there, I replace it. Okay, use that Control D so that I can select quickly wherever it is there and paste. Guys, I pasted everything. Okay, see guys, now considerably it reduced the lines of code. Still I want to do something. Before that I want to check whether it's working fine. Okay, so we give some name, my name, some comment, random comment, and I give 7 and accept it. Guys, actually it's enabled, and if I give any special character, it is throwing error guys, as expected. Okay, if I give less also, it is working. It is working as expected. Okay guys, so it is working fine. Now see, actually these lines are seems like repetitive. Okay, small, the small comes 4 times, this tag, the same tag comes multiple times, and also this also comes multiple times. So that I want to take the whole logical part to the TypeScript, and we will have only 2-3 lines of code. Okay, that's all. I don't want to have this 10 or 12 lines of code. I want to keep only 1 or 2 lines I can want to keep. So how to achieve this? Yes, we can achieve. For that, what I do guys, I create a particular function. Okay, let validate user, and create get validation error, then this will be error message. Okay, error message we will get it from our TypeScript. And what I do, guys, I take this user register as a parameter within this one. Okay, I close it, and it is throwing error, don't worry. I copy this and go to our TypeScript, and after submit I give this, and also I open this. It is throwing error because we have to mention the type. For time being I give any, later on we will remove this any and give the proper TypeScript value. Okay, let's see now what we can give. I want to take this particular logic here. So for that, what I do, I take this, guys, I take this copy and go here, and I keep a if condition, guys, if condition and required. Okay, within the if condition I paste it, and I return this particular message, guys. Okay, username is required. Okay, return username is required. Okay, similarly I give else if min length will be there, and whatever we have given there we give here. And finally in the else part, the else will return empty, guys, because all of the things are there here. Okay, we have defined everything. Okay, user register comes here, and if it required, then this message will come, and similarly, guys, okay, the same pattern will be followed. So what I do, I remove or I comment this for the time being. I comment this and I create a new one. Okay, the new one is at if. Okay, here I give the error message which we have here, error message. And if this is true, then what we'll do, we will show the error message. Simple line, guys, simple and very simple line. I take this closer here, I mean the closing tag. Okay, now let's test, guys, okay, whether it's working fine or not. And we have two if. What's the use of two if? I cut it from here and paste here, make and okay, and I remove this as well. Okay, guys, just like two lines of code, guys. Now let me check whether it's working fine or not. See, guys, I click this and go out. Username is required. It works perfectly, guys. I type only 2 characters, at least 3 characters required, and if I click some special characters, it says only contains letters and numbers. All the things works fine. Okay, so all of them works fine. Yes, guys. Okay, works fine. See, guys, the result. Okay, it's not enabled. Works fine. Then I reduce this one and I change the value. Okay, I submit the value. After refactoring, we successfully have printed the values. Okay, and also number of code is reduced. Okay, number of code is reduced. I no need this anymore. See, guys. Now, guys, for this also you do the same. Okay, I have given you as a task. So instead of this, you make it touched, and instead of this, you create the same kind of pattern with @let variable. Okay, this is a task given to you. I hope you will finish it. Okay, thank you, guys. I meet you in the next video with some different features of validations, or we can do some CRUD operations. Okay, so meet you in the next video. Bye.